Okay, Laura, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through this. I'm actually logged in on another client's website. They're also hosted at GoDaddy. And I've already created a testing pup site. And we're going to go ahead and put in that code that you gave me for the MySQL. I actually edited that so that it would be, you know, pointing to this database, but pretty much everything else is the same code we have been using. So we're going to copy and paste that in. We're going to go. Okay, so your SQL query has been successfully executed successfully. So we go over here to pup products, and there we go. It's all of our stuff. Auto increment, integral. Okay, pretty much looks correct. I'm going to go ahead and import the file, and I've done my own file. Went ahead and opened that Access database that you sent me, and I created my own file, and I called that number 4 here, products number 4. I didn't do anything to it. I just created it just like we did. I'm going to go ahead and do CVS using load data. I'm going to go ahead and click go, and import has been successfully finished. One query executed. So it worked. If I go to browse, I can see, or we can see, all the data is in there the way it's supposed to be. I even went ahead and left that first row that has the product names just to make sure that those are the correct names, you know, that we have everything lining up correctly. So I did notice one thing, that the files that you did send me, the CVS files, they were breaking. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove all of this data. All I have to do is click empty. If you click empty, it's going to empty out the database. If you click drop, it's going to completely drop. It's going to remove pup products. So I just want to click empty. It says go. It's asking me, do you really want to do this? Because basically I'm removing all of that data. I say yes. So now, as you can see, there's nothing in. When you click browse, you get the little X. So there's no rows. So I'm going to go ahead and import that file you sent me, the products sheet 1 number 3. That's the one we were working with. CVS, hit go. It imported successfully, but it only imported one row. Okay, and what I mean by that is it only shows this first row. So it breaks. For some reason, that file now breaks after the first row. So I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, or why it did that. It was working. We had it working, or worked before. But let me go ahead and pull up that access. This is the, I'll shrink this down so you can see a little bit better. This is that Access database that you sent me. I haven't done anything to it. This is Windows 2010, so that's why it looks a little different. But once again, text file export. I'm sure this looks very familiar to you. I'm going to go ahead and save this as sheet number 5 as a CVS. Sheet number 5. Save. OK. It's going to ask me for those, you know, choices. You know, you can do advanced, or you can do it either way. We want it to be semicolon. Okay, let's put all the semicolons in. Next. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I realized that when I clicked on this, it added F1, F2, F3, F4, and that's the field column names, like in an Excel doc. I don't have that Excel doc open, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave that way. I don't know if you followed what I just said, but finish. My computer's running a little slow because I'm doing the screen capture. I'm going to go ahead and close that out. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. Okay, we've got our pup products, which is empty. We're going to go ahead and import, browse. This time we're going to choose file number 5, the one I just created. CSV, load data, make sure this is semicolon, hit go. See, affected rows 128, so it got all the lines. And if we go to browse, we can see once again all the data is in there. So I'm not quite sure why it's not working on yours. I didn't do anything. I just created this testing website. Like I said, I did it on another client's, a completely different person's server. So I can send you this that one text file, the number 5, and see if that works for you. Other than that, it looks like we might have to just go with the client's database and see if we can work with it on their site. Okay? Take care.